The ghostly visitor. I was fast asleep when a strange sound suddenly woke me up. It was around 3 a.m. At first, I thought I was dreaming. Then I heard it again, a slow, dragging sound, like someone pulling their feet across the floor. My heart started pounding. The sound was coming from downstairs, from the shop. I knew it wasn't my parents. They were asleep. My brothers were asleep too. So who was walking around? I lay frozen in my bed. In my mind, I pictured an old man, bent over, dragging his feet slowly as he walked. The sound moved across the floor. Then I heard something that made my blood run cold. It was climbing the stairs, each step scraping, slow, heavy, deliberate. Every hair on my body stood up. It reached the living room. Then silence. That's when I realized something horrifying. My bedroom door was open. I couldn't move to close it. I couldn't even breathe properly. What if it came into my room? What would it do to me? I stayed perfectly still, whatever that thing was. It must not know I was awake. Then suddenly, the dragging sound started again. It crossed the hallway, right past my bedroom. I squeezed my eyes shut and held my breath. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want it to see me. Then I heard a chair being pulled out in the dining room. The scraping sound against the floor sent chills through my entire body. And then, it sat down. That was enough. I jumped out of bed and ran into my brother's room. I tried shaking him awake, but he wouldn't move. So I climbed into his bed and stayed there all night, shaking, terrified. Years later, I overheard my parents talking with friends. That's when I learned something that changed everything. The thing that dragged its feet through our house had been there many nights before. My mother said sometimes it would sit on the edge of her bed. She said she knew who it was. She believed it was my grandfather. My grandfather who died when I was 8 years old. She said the only way to stop him from coming was to place a Bible in the living room, with a pair of scissors inside it. The next night he returned. He walked into the living room like always. But when he saw the Bible, he jumped, hit the ceiling so hard that the entire house shook. Then he vanished, and never came back. My father later admitted that the loud crash had woken all of us. When we asked what happened, he told us it was just an earthquake. Go back to sleep. But my brothers and I looked at each other that night. We knew. Our parents had known all along. They just told us it was our imagination to protect us. But the truth? The truth was far more terrifying. Some visitors don't knock, they just walk in.